Hello and welcome to a special emergency travel clinic. Well, there's been only one big story in the world of travel this week, especially if you've been travelling to, through or from Europe. And that's the giant ash cloud that's been spewed out by the Eyjafjallajökull volcano in Iceland. Hundreds of thousands of travellers were stranded miles from home and went to all kinds of lengths to get back. If your flight or holiday was cancelled or you were left stranded and out of pocket, you may well be wondering where you stand in terms of compensation and rights. We'll do our best to help you out. Now, when you bought a ticket with your airline, it entered into a contract with you to get you from A to B. And giant ash cloud or no giant ash cloud, it should honour that contract. That means it may fly you via a different route. If that happens and it's a more expensive route, you should not have been made to pay the difference. However, you can always choose to take a refund instead. Many people have been doing that, and airlines shouldn't be charging any administration fees when they cough up. If you chose rerouting, then the airline had a responsibility to cover accommodation and meals, so you may be able to claim those back if you kept the receipts. If you went ahead and organised your own accommodation or travel, the airline should compensate you, but only where it's reasonable. You wouldn't get much sympathy if you booked a taxi halfway across Western Europe, for example. Our recommendation is keep all your bills and receipts, keep expenditure to a minimum, and contact the airline later. I'm afraid the bad news is that travel insurance may not protect you here. Some insurers are already saying they won't pay out because they don't cover natural disasters. Those who will pay out will only do so if your policy was bought before the eruption on Thursday the 15th of April. There's no easy answer to this one. Every insurer is slightly different, and you'll have to contact them to find out what you're owed. Be very careful, incidentally, if you encountered hotels and transport providers making a fast buck out of this. There have been reports that prices rose sharply in some parts, in line with demand. That could have made you clock up a hefty bill very quickly, and that may not be looked on kindly by your insurers. However, some companies are beginning to realise that helping out may deliver better PR. For example, you'd normally have to pay fees for cancellation at Marriott hotels, but the company's waiving that at its sites in the UK and in some across continental Europe. Virgin Holidays is offering the same deal. So this is the kind of time holidaymakers realise the full benefits of booking a package deal rather than going it alone. If you booked one but couldn't go in the end, then it's your tour operator's job to look after you. They should refund you the entire cost of the trip if it was cancelled. However, you could always just postpone your departure date or swap to another holiday offered by the same company. Remember, they want your business. Rules may differ slightly depending on where in the world you are, but you should find that agents will be sympathetic. And if they're not, well, we'd like to know about it. Our email address is fasttracktravel@bbc.co.uk, and you can use that same address for any of your other travel headaches as well. Goodbye for now.